Hi everybody, Varangian Gamer here. Welcome back to my channel. We are with the Danelaw in Crusader Kings 3. Last episode we took a little bit of what was Powys, the earldom of Shropshire. And yes, we had a son, but that didn't really help us out much, although Dragonhilda is our player heir. Are we in line for a Queen of the Danelaw? Time will tell. We'll get straight into it really, because now we are bordered by Denmark. Jarl Ivar did some murdery and inherited the Kingdom of Denmark, so we have quite a powerful neighbour now. But let's see. Oh yeah, so we were swaying Prince Ragnar. He's already at 100, so we should really have perhaps stopped that. To make him more susceptible to my attempts at approaching him, I include a compliment in my next missive to his court. I will be sure to mention his wife in prison. Prince Godfrey's prisoner. His relentless courage. Well, let's have a look. He's brave, callous and content. Well, his relentless courage, obviously. Our recent correspondence has been a source of joy. I cannot help think that we might both benefit from increased communication. Excellent. Okay, I think we shall end that because that's as high as it is likely to get. Yes, so my heir is going to inherit Shealand from her mother, who is across the water, back across the North Sea to look after her land, which is within the Kingdom of Denmark. So yeah, I'm not too sure what will happen when we have a queen here inheriting land within the Kingdom of Denmark. We shall see. There's a lot of time in between all that, and who knows what's going to happen. England was at war with, still is, 3 people defending against Derbarth. Really losing. They are also losing against somebody of Cornwall. So people are taking chunks, and even my own vassal is taking bits of land. He's got Ivor on his side, so yeah, I think that's probably gonna happen. So our kingdom will inadvertently take a chunk of England without me having to do a great deal. I've got a drink with me. It's fizzy pop. So yeah, cheers. Evening reflections. I sip at my mug of Bordeaux claret. Very extravagant. Eyes scanning over my latest scrawled work. A most peculiar fool. Sometimes fate is far too cruel to put a lord's crown on such a mule. Life itself shrivels in his wake, and all the world feels pain and ache. Truly, I am one of the great artistic minds of my age, and very modest too. So, a fine verse, what shall I muse on next? I would gain the trait poet. This is virtuous to a Sartruans. Writing is fun, but I don't know about rhyming. He would be a journaler. Or perhaps I'll just have a bath. No, he's a poet. He believes he's one of the great artistic minds of his age. I gained the trait poet. A recent argument between two of my champions, Grima and Anunda, has escalated drastically. Apparently the key point of contention is a colossal prize pig, which Grima stole from Anunda, or Anunda from Grima. Honestly, with all the yelling, it's quite unclear. Now both champions have openly challenged each other to Holmgang. The duel is sure to be dramatic, but as sworn members of my household, they need my permission to go ahead with the fight. Ugh. Puerile, I forbid it. It's likely that our champions would agree, begrudgingly, but would mock me. Sure, and I'll even bet on Grimir. By all means, although I'll be wagering on Anunda. They may fight over this if they wish. Grimir won. Anunda was wounded, so he didn't die, and I got a wook. A wook? A weak hook. A wook on Grimir. Here be secrets. As I lean over to pick up a scripture to study, my daughter Auslug barges through the door, interrupting my tranquil solitude. Father, you won't believe what I found out about Anunda. Oh, he's not having a good day, is he? She pauses to catch her breath for dramatic effect. Well then, speak. Aha, secrets are a currency, my dear girl. This will further her intrigue focus education. And we will increase her opinion, which is pretty high anyway. But I think we will yes, further her education. Okay, so we could exchange hostages. No, I don't think we want to do that. Okay, so big winners there. How do you pronounce that? De Herbath. Probably butchered that one completely. Interesting. That's probably, well, I was going to say invalidated the claim, but I presume it's just passed on over. Yeah. We've only got 257. I mean, oh, he's... Oh, no, that's Yordam of Northumbria. Oh, God, he's only got 257. Sorry, I was reading that the wrong way around. He's got 4,000 because Albert are on their side. The Celts are banding together. We can restore an accolade. I'm guessing that if it won't let me click that, we don't have anybody suitable to we'll stay with the Huntsmaster. Oh, we can only have one, so we may have to destroy the other one at some point. That's my dog again. Well, not again, that was on the last episode, which was recorded just before this one, so yeah, it was just a while ago. She's inherited at the age of 12, so I think there's plenty of time for her to find a husband and have a successor. What is our 21 months? They really did take a huge chunk. This favour hook's already expired. Okay, we need a new marshal. Prince Godfried. Okay, so let's not worry about that. We can't restore that accolade because we can only have one. I don't want any more concubines. I'm not going to exchange hostages. Yes, she is going to inherit titles. I am also second in line for a number of my nephew. It doesn't look like I'm second in line, but that's way off over in in the Russia area. Probably not going to happen. She is still our player heir. Good. The weakness that had plagued my son since birth has finally released its hold on him. Relief washes over me as I see Frody running around with the other children. Excellent. Well done, Frody. Can we legitimise you? Do you have to be an adult, perhaps, to be legitimised? Well, whilst my daughter is going to inherit the titles, I'm not too bothered. Okay, Uncle Ivar died. Yes, and if he hadn't have become the King of Denmark, I think his land would have splintered between his sons, but now the oldest son inherits the Kingdom of Denmark, so he holds everything. King Sigtrig is a new dynasty head. Well, let's remove him from there. Okay. I'm sure there are opportunities there, but there is a certain intensity to Skuld's gaze. She walks also with a proud grace. She talks with conviction and firmness, with exquisite clarity of syllable. Elders 5 times her age listen intently as she does so, drawn to the magnetism of Skuld's personality, as if moths to a flame. There is something special about this child. The old songs talk about those that are marked to carry forward their people, a figure of great bearing and greater ability. Could it be true? Could Skuld be anointed by fate? So she's the middle daughter. She's very deceitful. She's got a high intrigue skill. This child needs nurturing. What nonsense, the whelp shall know her place. No, this child needs nurturing. I'm all about nurturing my children. Yeah, I think they're going to win the war against the East Riding. And they have a couple, well, they certainly have a fairly decent alliance. Yes, I think we perhaps need to think about alliances again. Jarl Barid Iverson. Could definitely be a useful alliance. Just take the one for now. Excellent. The law of language. Rule in the multicultural kingdom of Danelaw comes with its own set of challenges. Foreign subjects often feel alienated when they cannot speak their native tongue in talk, breeding resentment. My vassal, Reeve Edgith, suggests that I could significantly improve relations with my Anglo-Saxon subjects by learning to speak their language alongside my own. Time to hit the books. I think that's just the stress from trying to learn a language, isn't it? But that's the stress because I'm compassionate. Yeah, hire a tutor to instruct me. Right, let's slow down because I think Prince Ragnar is going to lose this war. We are getting close. 170. Yeah, let's wait. Certainly I'm going to wait until this war finishes. We will then avenge Prince Ragnar's defeat because I've got a feeling he's going to lose. And hopefully we might be close, although that's could take quite a while. Well, that was quick. After many long weeks of study, I finally have a solid grasp on the fundamentals of the Anglo-Saxon language. With continued practice, my fluency will improve, but even this basic understanding has improved my relations with my Anglo-Saxon subjects. Time well spent. We are not going to adopt the Anglo-Saxon culture. We may merge them at some point, so time well spent. Yeah, that score's ticking up quite a bit now. Let's press pause, and it occurs to me as I watch Skuld practicing sword strokes in the courtyard that she is really developing into quite the physical specimen. Another stroke hisses through the air, Skuld following through with poise and determination. I shudder to imagine what it would be like to be on the end of such a blow, but a small part of me wonders whether such a focus on power is truly beneficial. Excellent swing, keep going. She gains the trait strong. That's a +4 to prowess, and prowess increased by 2. Or do not neglect endurance, and she gets athletic. I think she's going to be strong. That is with the flames behind it. As his did we say that he was in the war as well? Yes, he is. So why isn't he helping? He's just in that war. Where are his men? The hunter's art. To blindly chase a wild creature, launching arrow after arrow or spurring even harder. Futile, laughed Screamer, my renowned champion. Beasts can be cunning. They scent the stalker on approach, scatter before the hunting pack, and turn violent when cornered. Bringing down quarries means knowing them and their wilderness well, and once the horn is sounded, never relenting. The most skilled of hunters is Grimir. In his company, my daughter Ragnhilda is coming to know the ways of Odin's creatures, and the ways of outwitting them. To the chase. Ragnhilda gains a trait hunter, and we lose 6 stress because we are a hunter too. That's not going to be long. We're a bit off. Can we host another hunt? Yes, I believe we can. How about in Richmond? We need a mountaineer. But hopefully this will give us enough to tip us over to that illustrious, when then we can think about what land we could take from a potential war with our neighbour, our new neighbour. A new hunt, I can't wait. So now our brother has been, well, he's going to lose. Why are people voting for him? He's going to lose the war. Soon. I've yet to name a master of the hunt. I could, of course, take such responsibilities myself. The most qualified man is Grimir. Yes, I think you've been teaching my daughter as well, so why not? Mayor Sigtrygr assembles the party as the sun rises over camp. It seems a mighty heart is unquestionably in the area, quarry fit for a king. Sigtrygr means we have quite the hunt ahead of us. Let's get out there. The prestige is impressive. So is the peril. Oh, Nosewise, we finding wolves again, Nosewise. I'll take it down. Okay, this is repeating. Another wolf. My vassal is the first to spot its branching antlers. The majestic buck is hard to distinguish, but there is no doubt it's there, observing us through the leafy bushes. Its eyes lock with me, and almost as though the animal senses my intent, suddenly takes off in a flash of brown fur. After it, we ride. Excellent. So we've got the prestige that we wanted. Like all game, the slippery heart has many tricks, blemishes and ruses that can fool even experienced hunters. My steward, Mayor Sigtrygr, has halted the party. The wily heart has been doubling to and fro, retracing its steps and running trails to throw us off the scent. There is no agreement over which course to follow, and each moment we tarry puts us further from our prize. Patience, this should be easy to solve. 16% the chances decrease. Yeah, I think because we have the hunter trait experience, we'll go that one. Success chance increases, we're at 80%. I follow the beast's tracks into the woodlands, as though in a trance, as almost unnatural silence hangs heavy over the world. King! There you are! The sudden shout startles me. Sigtrygr and the rest of my party have caught up. It got away this time. You will stress each year the beast eludes you. It's got a legendary sighting. I was scouting ahead. All hunt attendees gained 10 opinion, but I gained stress. Yeah, because I'm being dishonest. You fools, I almost had it. Everybody loses 10 opinion. I won't waste time on this folly. We gain stress because we're a hunter. So that's the one that's... because we're going to get stress each year. The beast eludes me. I don't think he would be... He's got the hunter trait, so maybe he's now going to be intent on catching this. Okay, we'll go for it. We'll go. It got away this time. Hunts like these are pure joy. I cannot wait for next year. I've got to remember to do another hunt next year. Mayor Sigtrygr gathers the disappointed party and exhausted hounds for the trip home. Let's leave this adventure behind us for now. Okie dokie. We can pardon our vassal, Vreed Sikhir. What is our imprisonment reason? Oh, he's a witch. We can lawfully imprison him because he's a witch. He's not important to me. What would we do? We're compassionate and honest, aren't we? I think we'd pardon him. Grant a pardon. He's no longer at war. He has 2,200 men, and he's allied to Dorset, who have 127, and King Constantine the Devil, who has another 2,000. So they've got 4,000 men between them. If I declared war, for the Duchy of Mercia, yeah, we have much fewer soldiers. So there are other potential alliances. Another Sigtrig of Denmark. He won't accept. Okay. About negotiating alliances with Sweden. He will accept. Also will Jarl Erika. So let's see if these... Yes, there's one. There's the other. So now we have the advantage. I'm travelling back. It doesn't require me to be at home to declare this war. He's not got the impatient trait, but this is an opportunity. I think they are only going to get stronger. Prince Hywell the Lion. Let's go for it. For the Duchy of Mercia, we will declare the war. I might move that back slightly. Raise my armies and call all my allies and hope they all accept. It looks like they should do. What about my wife? Can she send men to help me as well? She can. She's accepted straight away. Let's take the speed down slightly. So my cousin Jarl Erika has accepted. Excellent. As has King Sigtrig. Excellent. I'm back home. King Botolfa Bjornsson of Sweden has accepted. I think that's it, isn't it? I think that's all my allies called in. Right, how brave are we feeling? Should we go north first? Oh. Here we go. This is the problem with the alliances, isn't it? That means the Swedish are not going to come. 1,300 men are not going to join us. Well, we'll join your war, but I don't think we can do much. So they are heading to sea, probably to join the allies down south. Oh, Nosewise she is unruly. She's always come back in the past. Oh, I'm not besieging anything there. Here come 500 Shalanders. And there's 1,000 of Yarnamoda. They are potentially going to get cut off. Together we could take them. Let's see if we can get to those. They've turned. Oh. Nosewise, why did you leave? Okay. I think we aren't going to get there in time. Oh, no, they've been caught. And they are going to get... Now we are... okay. So we need to avoid that battle. Yeah, their combined army is 4,600 strong. Ours is currently 2,600, 3,200. Yeah, he's not going to accept. What about in marriage? Princess Auslug. We could potentially bring in a 1,300 from there, or 2,000 from. But where is Schleswig? Okay, so not too far away. Just as far as Småland. Okay, we need them to accept that proposal, and accept our call to war. Select a war. Come and help us out. Excellent. Extracurricular learning. Strange sights have a way of presenting themselves when you least expect it. So it proves when my court physician, Ulfhidir, and Scarphead, I need to have picked cultures where I could read their names on it. An experienced healer confront me with the overexcited Skald in tow. Young Skald wishes to learn one of our professions, my lord, starts Ulfhidir, and we would be inclined to teach her. Scarfedin, possibly, interrupts exasperatedly. I can't even speak the English words, let alone anything else. We just need your say-so, because I'm not going to be the one taking her away from her studies without that. Okay. She's already strong. Her prowess is high. Her intrigue is high. She's impatient, deceitful, and shy. She'd gain novice physician and her learning increased by 2. She'd gain the herbalist trait, which helps her intrigue. Yeah, see? Making poisons. Herbalism is an interesting research area. Increase the county control task in Cheshire. Excellent. Everything's at 100%, although we have Leeds under siege. I will immediately... Oh, he's immediately reverted to organising my army. We need to get that number higher. No, they're all called to war. Let's be patient and let's hope our allies they're on their way. Another perk for the diplomacy. He should be a flatterer. It's still... Oh yeah, we should be okay. Here come our allies. My heir is unmarried. Right now I'm more worried about this war, which we may have taken too impatiently. But Ragnhilda comes of age. I am proud to see my daughter no longer as a child but as an adult. A natural administrator from birth, it should surprise no one that Ragnhilda has come far in her studies in the management of the realm. Displaying a thorough understanding of the flow of gold and the wanderings of people, she even expresses a remarkable creativity in dealing with these matters. They grow up so fast. She gains a trait Fortune Builder. Okay, this is in the balance. I don't think it's considering my ally joining me. There we go. And then they will join them, and it's saying we are going to lose. I mean, it's too late because we're all in, I think. Oh, no, now he seems to have reverted back. No, and back again. No, we seem to be taking that one. That just goes to show. Excellent. A quick celebratory drink. But we've won a battle, not the war. The raiders I'm not too worried about. So there must be another army. There's the Alba army now has 1,000 in it. Ah, there we go. 1,272. So they will presumably go north. We will chase the Welsh, or the pseudo-Welsh, south. And the Dorset will obviously go their own way. Where we will catch them up, I'm not too sure. They look like they're heading for their realm capital, which could be useful to take if I can get there without taking too much attrition. Yeah, that keeps going backwards and forwards. Are we going to get there before they turn around and go somewhere else? No. Let's just take their capital. See what happens with our other allies, our enemies, sorry. Young love, Scold's abilities are such that sometimes I forget she is still a child, but as we travel across the courtyard I hear the tittering of two children to the side of us. I am suddenly reminded that kids will indeed still be kids. The two giggling children are clearly smitten with Scold, to the point where they both immediately stare furiously at the ground as she cheerily greets them. Though she is wise beyond her years, I can see the smile at the corner of Scold's mouth. Shows she's taken a shine to another Sigtrigger. Just a wandering lad. Or Shamunder. It'd be more appropriate for Shamunder. Yep. Young love, eh? Let's... Let's go stop these sieges. I went the wrong way. I'm going to lose 100 men there or so. That was a slight mistake. I may capture... Whoa! Oh, may capture one of their leaders, or the war leader. Nope. Huh. So we are now at war with Mercia. Does that make it slightly easier? I'm still at war with... So Alba looks like they only have 7 soldiers left. They've got 2,000. They've got 283. Well, let's go take Warwickshire, if we can. Loyalty or fear? As their king, my vassals owe me their allegiance. My word is law. But how much is obedience without devotion worth? In times of crisis, a slow response or a half-hearted effort can lead to disaster. Can I afford such a risk? Yeah, I think I'm... Their taxes would go down. But I'm not a greedy... I'm more of a diplomat, so yeah, we'll go with that option. Oh, a band of lost birds. A wounded and disillusioned mercenary group has arrived at the earldom of the East Riding. The locals claim to have overheard talk of settling down after pillaging an easy target, and have begun to grow anxious. Tensions are high and conflict is likely to arise if I do not intervene in the matter. So I could offer them a position at the city garrison, implore them to leave, in which case they would go, force them out of the city. That's not going to work. Let the locals handle it is not a very good outcome. Or if I paid them, holding taxes would go down. But I could hire some mercenaries, but then with only 50 gold I can't hire any mercenaries. Let's implore them to leave. Peaceful resolution, fantastic. Let's nudge the speed up slightly. I think we should get Warwick before they get Chester. Word travels far. The harumphing of a horse shakes me from a slight reverie. Looking up, I see a charger-born warrior slowly trotting his steed up the courtyard. Siegfried, is that you? He looks down, bowing his head respectfully. I come seeking a child. Skuld is under your care, is she not? My barely perceptive head nod is rather offset by the approach of a watchful guard. Have no fear, I am renowned in my own right, but word of Skuld's talents have spread like wildfire. He removes his helmet. I would be honoured to make her acquaintance and perhaps help nurture that promise. Train her? A wonderful idea. Perhaps you could even be persuaded to stay. He'd make a great marshal, a great leader. Yes, join our court. These 3 knights are obviously going to make a huge impact. Okay, that puts us on 88%. I'm hoping. This one should trigger before Chester is lost. Yes, it should do. It might give us the 100 we need. Skuld comes of age. She is definitely shield maiden potential. She gets an intricate web weaver. We can make her a shield maiden. And I think we will. She won't accept because of her personality. Okay. Well, looks like it's marriage for you, my girl. The continual growth of Skuld has crept up on me, but now I look at her with a peer's eyes. All that time ago I had seen her potential and resolved to nurture it. I had little idea of what to expect then, but it is clear my efforts have not been in vain. Skuld stands face to face with me, smiling, and despite our familiarity, I can't help but feel that natural pull she exudes. There is no doubting this woman is marked for greatness in some mysterious way. I am certain I have done the right thing by aiding her journey along the treacherously woven path of fate. It has been an honour. So Prince Skuld gains Tools of Fate, which is this character's natural magnetism marks them out at a young age. No prowess lost from age, an increased monthly prestige and renown, and lifestyle experience and general opinion 10. Diplomacy up by 5. Yeah, okay. That's been very good, hasn't it? It's been an honour. Yes. Excellent, excellent. Everything all happened at once. They all did increase, so she is a very good intrigue and would make a very good spy master. That's closer than it was. She still won't accept it, however. Okay, we may have her as our spy master at some point, but we need to declare this victory before they take Chester. We will seize all territory in the Principality of Mercia. Greetings, King Siegfried of the Danelaw. Blessings upon you and your house. That's very polite. You are much greater fellow than I imagined. I will comply to your demands. So be it. And not to forget, we are still in another war. However, this was 50 minutes or so. That's a huge piece of land that we've taken forcibly. We are going to have to hand a few counties over to create some vassals, but I think all that will happen in the next episode. So thank you for joining me. Again, if you wouldn't mind liking and subscribing, I'd be extremely grateful. And yeah, please leave any comments that you'd like in the comments below. I look forward to seeing you again, but in the meantime, look after yourselves and cheers!